Ron Harris here from MuscleDevelopment.com. Coverage of the 2020 Olympia weekend brought to you by High-Tech Pharmaceuticals. Sitting here, not standing because I'm lazy, with two-time 212 Olympia runner-up Derek Lunsford and his coach, James Brown, all the way from some state? Where?
Tennessee.
Originally from Indiana, now living in the great state of Florida that we're in right now. Thank you, Governor Ron DeSantis, for allowing this event to be held. So I'll start with you, Derek. I know you're not in a very talkative mood. It's we're right day before the show, but you can keep the mask on. It's cool. We can hear. Yeah, two-time runner-up. You're so close last year. I got a lot of shit last year from the Kamal fans because I had you for the win last year. But let's start real quick with a wrap-up of after last year's show. What were you and James thinking needed to be a little bit different to lock in the win and finally get this title?
Well, the talk's been a lot about last year, but I'm excited about this year. So I don't know, like last year's a long way ago. So I'll say this, definitely the night of finals, I was motivated, ready to go. I actually jumped back on the cardio and was right back on it right away. And I took this off season very seriously, and I decided to take last year and all the experiences through this COVID year that we've all been through different things, and decided to use it to my advantage as experiences, as learning lessons, and to grow myself from the inside out, meaning my mind first, my heart, my mind, and then my body will follow. And I think that that's what we've accomplished this year. I know for sure we've accomplished that mindset change in terms of strengthening my mindset, strengthening my relationship with Christ, or strengthening my relationship with my fiance, my friends, and my community of bodybuilders at the gym, or anyone that I'm involved or around on a daily basis. So strengthening myself, my relationship with Christ, along with relationships with others, has strengthened my relationship or my bodybuilding, and that goes as far as the coach-athlete relationship that James and I have, as well as our friendship too. So we're able to differentiate the two very well. And this year is a new, fresh year, and it's been a lot of growth for sure.
Right on. So James, I'm going to get into like nuts and bolts stuff. Physique-wise, obviously as a coach, you want his physique to be as perfect as possible. When you saw Derek last year, analyze the pictures and videos, what are some areas that you guys really targeted on? Because I know he's improved. I've seen him a couple times. Yeah, we had an event in Tennessee for Brandon's gym and everything. Mm-hmm. He's definitely bigger, rounder, fuller looking to me, and I see improvements overall. But what were the areas that you really focused on improving so that he could get this title this year?
So one of the main focuses we worked on this year was arms and shoulders. Not that Derek has bad arms by any means or bad shoulders, but we just felt like it was a point that we could bring up to really match his back and some of those other shots, and make him even freakier, add width to his front shots, like muscular and things like that. And so that was one of the main keys that we really looked at, was bringing up the shoulders and arms, and I think we did a good job of it. I think it's really added a lot of roundness to his look and much more width. And he didn't lack in width before, but I think this is really going to bring out some of that extra size up there. And then from there, we've really worked on pushing the conditioning this year. Last year we made a choice to bring a big full package. It cost us a little bit of water at prelims. And this year, we took that feedback, and he's still going to be big and full, but we're making sure there's not going to be any water to be found this year. So that's really the area that we've been looking at and trying to improve, and just make sure we learn and grow from last year and keep getting better. I think everybody kind of forgets that, this is only like Derek's, I think, 10th show overall, and 5 of them have been on the Olympia stage, or 4 of them have been on the Olympia stage. He's learning on the biggest platform of all time, and his body's growing every year, so things are a little different. So a lot of people want to criticize that, but most people have 20 or 30 shows under their belts before they ever make it here. He had 5.
Well, at the end of the day, I just when I committed to bodybuilding back when I first started, I said I'm going to be at the Olympia by 2018, and I want to win it by 2020. Here we are, right?
But ahead of schedule. You were at the Olympia in 2017.
So once I committed, I just went all in with it. But I like what James said, is that we took the feedback that we got from last year, said, hey, this is good. This is where you need to critique. And so we definitely took the feedback that we got from the judges and everything, and we decided, okay, we're gonna come back and we're gonna make improvements on this. So.
I've heard other champions say after they've won the Olympia title, and they had previously taken runner-up maybe more than once, like you have. In retrospect, they say, I'm glad I didn't win then because I wasn't really ready to be the Olympia champ. But when I won it, I was in a better spot, having been up there a couple times and really grown as a person, not just physique-wise, but in all areas. Do you feel now you're in a much better position to be Mr. Olympia than you were 3 years ago when you first got on the stage?
Oh, no question, man. I mean, I would say even a year ago, man. 100% much different. That's why I talked about strengthening myself from the inside out, my mind first. And so like I said, it's been a huge growth year for me. You could take setbacks or hardships that happen in life. Like I said, COVID this year has affected everybody. So everybody can relate to this. And so you can either use these experiences and grow from it and become better, or just let it beat you down and get to you. Outside of bodybuilding, I'm obsessed with progression, is what I say. I'm obsessed with getting better at everything I do in my life, whether it be bodybuilding, like I just said, or whether it be my relationship with my fiance, whatever I can do to continuously keep moving that needle forward of improving and getting better and strengthening and growing whatever it is in my life, whether it be a business or bodybuilding or relationships or whatever. There's always room for improvement. And as soon as you think that you've got it figured out or you're good enough, that's when you're going to fail. And so you asked me, am I in a better place? Absolutely. I'm ready to keep growing and keep getting better. And I'm not talking about growing just muscle tissue. I'm talking about getting better at everything.
Which leads us to the most important question. Do you have a wedding date yet?
Well, we've been engaged for a while now. We've been together for nearly 10 years. Super excited to be married. But
10 years? You're like 12 years old, aren't you?
She just actually, congratulations and shout out to her. I'm super proud of her. She just basically finished her doctor of physical therapy program. So that was a 3-year doctor program that she's been going through since I've moved to Florida and been committed to bodybuilding. So I've been competing in the Olympias. She's been going to grad school. Now we have a house together here in Florida, and she's been staying with me for the last several weeks, helping me for Olympia, and she's pretty much done. So we're good. We're able to start our life together. So hopefully we'll be able to get that date set soon.
Dr. Physical Therapy, I don't know if you guys know about that program. Not easy.
Bodybuilding for sure. She's been helping some kinks here and there. So.
Well, you guys have some resting and some eating and all that to do. He will be on stage tomorrow, 212 Olympia judging, 2-time runner-up. You know what they say. 3rd time's a charm, guys. We will see. So for Derek Lunsford, it's trained James Brown. It's been Ron Harris for Muscular Development. Coverage of the Olympia brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals.